Hi, I'm Naomi, 23 years old, living in a cramped studio apartment in Seattle, working 2 jobs to keep the lights on. But this story isn't about my struggles. It's about the woman who was supposed to protect me from having any struggles at all. My mother, Linda. Naomi, honey, can we talk? Mom stood in my doorway, her designer handbag clutched tight against her cream-colored blazer. Everything about her screamed expensive now. The highlights, the manicure, even her perfume. Sure, Mom, what's up? She wouldn't meet my eyes. I wanted to tell you in person. Marcus and I are getting married next month. That's great. I'm happy for you. I meant it. After Dad died 5 years ago, she deserved happiness. There's more. She finally looked at me. We're moving to his estate in Connecticut, with the twins. The twins? His children, Sophia and James. They're 8. They need stability, a mother figure. Okay, so when are you coming back to visit? Silence. Mom? Naomi, Marcus feels it's best if I focus on building our new family. The twins have been through so much with their mother's passing. They need my full attention. My stomach dropped. What are you saying? I'm saying I need to prioritize them right now. You're an adult. You're capable. But they're children who need me. I needed you too. I still need you. Don't be dramatic. You're fine. She pulled out her checkbook. I'll send money monthly. 500 should cover. I don't want your money. I want my mother. Naomi, please understand. This is a fresh start for me. Marcus's social circle, his business associates, they can't know about certain things from my past. You remind people of who I used to be. Who you used to be? You mean broke? Working class? My father's wife? Her jaw tightened. I've worked hard to leave that life behind. Marcus gave me an opportunity for something better. So you're just leaving me? Replacing me with his kids? Stop being selfish. I raised you. I did my job. Now it's their turn to have a mother. Did your job? Is that what I was to you? A job? That's not what I meant. Then what did you mean? Because it sounds like you're trading me in for a better model. 2 cute 8-year-olds who come with a mansion. You're twisting my words. Am I? You literally just said you did your job raising me and now it's their turn. Like I'm a completed project and they're your new assignment. Get out. Naomi, get out. She left. The check fluttered to the floor. I didn't touch it. My phone rang an hour later. Jessica, my best friend since high school. Naomi, you sound weird. What happened? My mom's getting married. That's good, right? She's moving across the country. Said she needs to focus on her new family and can't have me in her life because I remind people of who she used to be. She said what? Are you kidding me? I wish I was. That's insane. What kind of mother abandons their kid for a new family? Mine, apparently. She even said Marcus's social circle can't know about her past. What past, Jess? She worked as a nurse. Dad was a mechanic. We were normal people. Wait, back up. She specifically said certain things from my past? Yeah. Naomi, that's weird. Really weird. Normal people don't talk like that. What do you mean? I mean, if she just meant being working class, she'd say that. But certain things? That sounds like she's hiding something. Like what? I don't know. But maybe you should find out. If she's abandoning you for this new perfect life, maybe that life deserves to know who they're really dealing with. You think I should investigate my own mother? I think your mother just told you that you're not worth her time. So yeah, I think you should find out what she's so desperate to hide. I started with Uncle Rob, my dad's brother. We met at a diner in Tacoma 2 days later. Naomi, good to see you, kiddo. He hugged me tight. Your dad would have loved seeing how you turned out. Thanks, Uncle Rob. I need to ask you something about Mom. His expression shifted. What about her? She's leaving, moving to Connecticut with her new rich husband, cutting me out of her life. But she said something strange, that his social circle can't know about certain things from her past. Rob set down his coffee. She said that? Yes. What does she mean? What is she hiding? Naomi, I promised your father I'd never. Dad's dead. Mom just abandoned me. I think that promise expired. He studied me for a long moment. Before your mother met your father, she was involved in some bad stuff. Insurance fraud, identity theft. She worked at a medical clinic, had access to patient information. What? She sold patient identities, helped people fake injuries for insurance payouts. Made a lot of money until one of her partners got caught. He took the fall, went to prison. She walked away clean. How did Dad not know? He knew. She confessed everything when they got serious. Your father believed in second chances. He helped her build a legitimate life. Does anyone else know? The guy who went to prison, Frank Morrison. He's out now. Been out for 3 years. Do you have his information? Naomi, what are you planning? I'm planning to find out the whole truth. If Mom's building this perfect new life on lies, her new family deserves to know who they're really marrying into. Rob pulled out his phone. I'll text you Frank's number, but be careful. He's not a good person. I called Frank that evening. Who's this? His voice was rough, hostile. My name is Naomi Chen. Linda Chen is my mother. Silence. Then, Linda. Haven't heard that name in 15 years. I need to know what she did. The truth. Why should I tell you anything? Because she destroyed your life and walked away. Because I want her to face consequences. Because maybe together we can make sure she doesn't hurt anyone else. He laughed, bitter and sharp. Smart girl. All right, I'll tell you. But not over the phone. Meet me tomorrow. Bring a recorder. The next day, Frank laid it all out. Patient records stolen and sold. Insurance companies defrauded of over $2 million. My mother had been the mastermind, not just a participant. She was brilliant, Frank said. Calculated every move. When the investigation started, she planted evidence pointing to me. Had a whole affair with me documented, made it look like I manipulated her. She framed you. Completely. I did 5 years. She married your dad 6 months after my conviction, played the reformed victim. Smart timing. Do you have proof? I have everything. Saved it all these years. Letters in her handwriting outlining the schemes, bank statements showing her deposits, even a recording of her admitting what she did. She thought I'd already deleted it. Why didn't you use this before? Because I was in love with her. Stupid, right? Even after everything, I couldn't destroy her. But if she's moving on to ruin another family, maybe it's time her past caught up with her. I need copies of everything. You got it? But Naomi? This will blow up her entire life. Good. She blew up mine first. Jessica helped me organize everything that night. This is massive, she said, flipping through documents. Your mom could go to prison. She should go to prison. She let an innocent man, well, not innocent, but less guilty, take all the blame. What's your plan? I'm going to Connecticut. I'm going to tell Marcus and his family exactly who Linda really is. Then I'm going to the police. When? This weekend. Mom's engagement party. She didn't invite me, but I know where Marcus lives. Found the address in her email. How did you... Never mind. I'm coming with you. You don't have to. Yes, I do. Someone needs to record this. Marcus's estate was stunning. 3 stories of white stone, manicured gardens, a circular driveway filled with luxury cars. The engagement party was in full swing. I walked right through the front door. Mom saw me immediately. Naomi, what are you doing here? Hi, Mom. Congratulations on your engagement. Marcus appeared beside her, tall and distinguished with silver hair. Linda, who's this? My daughter, Naomi. She wasn't invited. How rude of you not to invite your own daughter, darling, Marcus said, frowning. Please join us. Thank you, Marcus. Actually, I came to give you a gift. Information. Mom's face went pale. Naomi, don't. Don't what, Mom? Don't tell your fiancé the truth? Linda, what's going on? Marcus's voice sharpened. I pulled out the folder. Marcus, has my mother told you about her criminal past? About the insurance fraud? The identity theft? The man she framed and sent to prison? What are you talking about? Marcus looked at Mom. Linda? She's lying. She's angry I'm moving on with my life. I have documents, bank statements, letters in her handwriting, even a recording of her confessing to everything. The party had gone silent. Guests clustered closer. Naomi, please. Mom's voice cracked. You don't understand. I understand perfectly. You committed crimes, let someone else take the fall, and built a life on lies. Now you're doing it again, lying to Marcus, his children, all these people. Marcus took the folder, his hands shaking. Linda, is this true? I was young. I made mistakes. But that was 15 years ago. You framed someone, sent them to prison while you went free. It wasn't like that. Then what was it like, Mom? Explain it to everyone here. Explain how you're not exactly who these documents say you are. She couldn't. A woman in an elegant dress stepped forward. Marcus, who is this girl? My fiancé's daughter, apparently, and she's just revealed that Linda has been lying about her entire past. Mom grabbed my arm. You're ruining everything. Why are you doing this? Why? You abandoned me. Told me I wasn't worth your time because you needed to focus on your new perfect family. You erased me like I never existed. I gave you money. I don't want your money. I wanted my mother, but you chose them over me, so I chose the truth over you. Naomi, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I panicked. Marcus's world is so different from ours. I was afraid. Afraid of what? That they'd know you're a criminal? That's not fear, Mom. That's guilt, and you should be guilty. Marcus stepped back from her. Linda, we need to talk. Privately. Marcus, please, let me explain. You've had months to explain. Months to tell me the truth. You chose lies instead. I was protecting us. Protecting our future. No, I said. You were protecting yourself, like always. Mom lunged at me then, screaming, her manicured nails aimed at my face. Marcus caught her, but not before she scratched my cheek deep enough to draw blood. You ungrateful bitch! I raised you! I gave you everything! Jessica caught it all on video. The violence, the confession, everything. That's assault, I said calmly, touching my bleeding cheek. Someone call the police. Detective Sarah Martinez took my statement at the hospital while they treated my scratches. So your mother attacked you after you revealed her criminal past at her engagement party? Yes, I have video evidence. I also have evidence of her original crimes: insurance fraud, identity theft, framing her accomplice. These are serious allegations. I have documentation. Frank Morrison, the man she framed, has kept everything. He's willing to testify. Why didn't he come forward before? He loved her. Stupid, but true. But she's moving on to potentially defraud another family, and he's ready to tell the truth now. Detective Martinez reviewed the documents. This is substantial. We'll need to investigate, interview witnesses, verify everything. But if this is all legitimate, your mother is looking at serious charges. Good. Miss Chen, I have to ask, was this revenge? Absolutely. She abandoned me for a new family, told me I wasn't good enough for her new life. So I made sure her new life knew exactly who she was. She made a choice. I just made sure it came with consequences. 3 weeks later, Mom called me. I almost didn't answer. Naomi, please, we need to talk. No, we don't. Marcus left me. His family wants nothing to do with me. The DA is building a case. I'm going to lose everything. You already lost everything when you chose them over me. I made a mistake. I was scared. Please, you're my daughter. I was your daughter. Past tense. You ended that relationship when you erased me from your life. Can't you forgive me? I'm your mother. Being my mother was a biological accident. Being a parent is a choice. You chose wrong, repeatedly. Naomi, I'm begging you. You're begging because you're facing consequences, not because you're actually sorry. If everything had worked out with Marcus, you'd never have called me. That's not true. It is true. You don't love me. You love what I can do for you. And right now, you need me to make this go away, but I won't. I can't undo the police investigation. I won't recant my statement. You earned every single consequence coming your way. I'm losing my apartment. I have nowhere to go. You had somewhere to go. A mansion in Connecticut. But you lost that when your lies caught up with you. Where am I supposed to live? I don't know, Mom. Where was I supposed to find a mother after you abandoned me? Figure it out. Please, I'm your mother. No, you're Linda Chen, career criminal and child abandoner, and you're going to prison. Goodbye, Mom. I hung up. She called 14 more times. I never answered. Jessica came over that night with wine and takeout. How are you feeling? She asked. Good, actually. Really good. She's facing charges for the assault and the fraud. Frank's testimony sealed it. Marcus's lawyers are making sure everyone knows the truth about her. Do you feel guilty? Not even a little. She made her choice. I just made sure it cost her something. Your mom's attorney called me, asked if I'd testify that you provoked her. What did you say? I said I have video evidence of her attacking you unprovoked, and that he should focus on getting her the best plea deal possible. You're a good friend, Jess. You're a good friend, too. Your mom didn't deserve you. No, she didn't. The trial date is set for next month. Frank and I are both testifying. Marcus's family is providing evidence of her lies. She's looking at 5 to 7 years. And me, I'm moving forward. New apartment, new job opportunity, building the life she couldn't destroy. Some people say I went too far, that she's my mother and I should have shown mercy. But mercy is for people who show remorse. She showed me a door and told me to stay out of her perfect new life. I just made sure that perfect life collapsed around her. What would you have done if your parent abandoned you for a replacement family?